Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. How are you doing, guys? Hello. Guys, so in today's episode, we've got a Swtich. Swtich has temperamental issues with playing games from the card. So customer have checked 3 cards and unfortunately, one was only been able to play, and customer said if I can fix it. So I said we can blindly replace the card socket. I've prepared it here. I removed the screws. I had only issues with one screw, so well, 2 screws at the charging port. They were turning but didn't go up, so I had to open all the rest, then put my fingernails close to that, but not straight at this, but because you couldn't, but you can go quite close to it. I took a screwdriver and I started to turn by finding a sweet spot by prying it more or less, and then at one setting of it you can see that this screw is going out. Yes, it's starting to go out because Swtich is badly designed. Those type of faults issues are common. It's not natural for them, so it is. Okay, I've forgotten about those 2 screws at the side, so let's do those 2 screws because these are the middle ones. The middle ones are for the frame, the rest are not in the frame. The rest are to hold the rails, so you're not carrying much unless you're changing the rails, but it's still good to do the rails after you disassemble the back. So at this stage, if you would like to do, you could do all apart from one, and then have the opportunity to do the last one once you're done with this metal. Yes, and then you can do that one because you can detach it. Okay, this will need a wipe because you can see that it's, as always, dusty. So this is a common thing. Now I won't be assembling it back on cam because what's the point? I will just test it with use and we will see if no smoke here. It's only nice smell of the laundry. So that's nice. Yeah, I'll remove all those screws. We've got 1, 2, 3 on the side of the charging port here. Yes, 1, 2, 3 here. Then 1 is for the micro SD card, 1 in the middle, and then there is a 1 here and 1 here. I'll remove these screws and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I removed all the screws mentioned. Now I can lift this micro SD and just pull it, put it aside, and we can open it. And that should go off easily. Yes, more dust. Let's get the bin. Okay, that's the dust mainly out, but I see that one rubber has dropped. I would lose it, so don't lose it, reuse it. Okay, here it's fine. Now we got it. Oh no, 1 more here. Okay, cool, happy days. Don't have to. And here is only a bit. Yes, here, not a lot. Well, it's still better nothing than something. Okay, cool, happy days. So, where's my this thingy? What we need is this board here, which is holding on this connector here. Oh, this connector. I can't set my finger there, and yeah, it's the same as always. Nothing new here. Yes, okay, it just not working out of the box. Okay, you can pull that out. Yes. Oh, now it's out. You can remove. Now let's look at it here. Okay. So this is the audio. So we need to remove the audio screws and this screw here. Audio jack first, because I started already. And then we can do the main screw. To be trying doing more switch lights nowadays than the switch. Oh, and here is this. Okay, I remember now. This in order to do it without risking anything, we need to remove 3 screws here from this metal and the copper radiator. Okay, so it's just more convenient. You can unglue the foam, it doesn't really matter, and just put it back later. Yes, like this. Oh, no, just undo it. It has more more dust here, so you see this won't change anything. Even if you just put it back the way it was, it's fine, it's completely fine. On here, as long as you won't bend it, that's fine. Okay, and now we can lift it up. Ah no, you need to lift this this green thingy, because that's a connector as well for the jack. So you can use something, or you can use your fingers. See, now we'll go out. So that's an old one, and that's the new one, which I know it comes from the known good one. No, doesn't want to fit. It doesn't wanna. That's weird, because this is something. Okay, I need to see where it is. Okay, it is where it's drawn. Okay, so it's slightly off. Slightly off. It's not ideally laid. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine, and now I can put the wire, or put the screws first and then put the wire, but I like to put the wire first because it's more flexible this way. Oh, don't use the light, and because I don't use the light, I get a bit darker and my eyesight is not that great, so you know. Okay, that's fully in. It's fully in. That should go and close. Yes, and now it closed. When it's not fully in, it will struggle to close, so just keep it in mind. Now we've got 3 and 3. Okay, good. That's those. So let's do first one first. Okay, this one second. And once we've got those in, oh look, stubborn, we will only put the radiator and test it, because what's the point of opening it if the card reader is not reading cards? Yes, what would be the benefit of assembling it fully if you need to reopen revisit it. Yes. Audio jack, yeah, stiff. Audio jack is stiff. Let's get the dot of the, just a small, you don't need here a lot, just to make sure that the contacts are good. So that's thermal grease. Oh, what's going on? Why you don't want to enter home? Oh, you know why? Because there's a pile of dust. Can tidy it up later. Okay. Let's take it. This. So yeah. Was making me a small friction, or you know, like a more like harder than I would anticipate that it will go in. Yes, slide in there. And that's why I'm saying, like, why it shouldn't be. And just dust, piled dust, nothing else. There is a cable as well, but if you know the cable is there, you won't be putting it like that. You will be always trying to do it with a tilt. Okay, that's it, that's us. That's the old one, and that's the micro SD card reader, which is somewhere here, which is here. Okay, so let's put the metal chassis actually, and let's grab just a few screws, like not a lot, but just put one here, one there. Okay, there's one here for the test, and one on the other side here. Great. And now we can put this, because that's a micro SD card. What I like to do is I like to remove the rubber, okay, or foam, whatever it is, and now insert it without it. It's just easier for me to insert it. And not always I can hit it, you know, in one go, and then I struggle with inserting it, and when I struggle in inserting it, it's just a pain. So yay. Now we've got the micro SD card, so let's put the micro SD card first. This way? Should be this way. Yes, it is this way. Cool, now let's power it on. I need to get the charger. I know, because there wasn't a lot of battery juice inside it. I'll make another episode for this, but now my card was working fine, so let's test first on my card. Okay, and when I will detach it. Okay, let's see if I will insert this one now. Yes, and there is an error or no error, because left one it's okay, but the right one shows a drift, so I don't like drifting issues. Press L and R controllers, press A when ready. Yes. Try playing with the touch controllers. No, 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 no. Really? Now it's asking me to. Okay. Resume. But it is working fine. So as it's working fine, we can call it a day. We can just I can just close it and then I can record a second. Yeah, it's fine. I can just oh, it's 40% actually, so that wasn't that bad. So I can put it aside, let it charge more because it has 40%, so let it charge. I can do gamepad maybe, or I can put screws actually during the charge, it's not a problem, and then put it aside, and then I will record another video how to replace this analog. Yes, so that's it, guys. If you don't mind, please do like the video. That doesn't cost you anything apart from clicking, and that is helping me motivate to record every day some video for you, and then schedule them so that you can have more and more of those videos. If you want something else to be done, you know, like specific, I'm doing all household electronics, so those topics I can cover. I have PS4 as well to remove the dust, so probably that I will do on the live. And I've got a problem with one Switch, Nintendo Switch Lite, which was a Switch which had, I've been asked to replace the charging port. I've replaced the charging port, and unfortunately there is no picture. There is a further issue with the main board. So yeah, it's a problem. I thought I thought there will be a charging chip issue, but it turns out no. The charging IC was fine. My soldering went bad, so I had to resolder the port. I've soldered it the right way, and guess what? Still the same problem. Yes, I mean now it's charging and it's not getting anywhere with the. It's powering on. You can hear the sound, but it doesn't have video, so I need to revisit that one. Because if I want to revisit it, well, what can you do? But I said to the customer, you know, if customer want to swap the main board, because now already the cost raised, yes, with this second issue, so maybe it's not worth for the customer to fix it. Customer need to make a decision. But guess what? Since I wrote that, customer never replied. That's what it is. You're trying your best, and sometimes it doesn't work the way it should be, and customers are deciding to give up either on you or on this repair. But I'm always repeating, repairs are, I would say, staged. Yes, so you would want repair to go like, oh, there is a fault, fix it. Yes, okay, I can attempt a repair, but it's not always that you will fix something and it will be fixed. Sometimes you fix something and you need to revisit it. Unfortunately, that's what it is. And with repairs, revisiting an issue, especially that you've tested everything, you know, and it's fine, it's totally fine. It's a common thing to revisit it after some time. It is what it is, you know, like what can you do? It's you wouldn't repair at all, and then if you wouldn't repair, guess what? It would be even more issues. So it's better to visit it. I'll need to say to the customer about those screws here, because the customer has to know that screws didn't hold well, and this, it would become loose. We can either glue it, or you would have to replace the whole. This is not great as well. So those top screws and bottom screws for the charger are not greatest, unfortunately. But that's it, guys, everything. Let's not go beyond the 20 minutes recording. Thank you for watching. If you did like, here's like to you, and see you in the next video. If possible, let's fix them all. Take care. Bye bye.